Kia ora, I'm Elwyn. I'm a liaison librarian at AUT Library, and in this workshop I'm going to take you through the basics of using EndNote X9. EndNote is a reference manager, which is an application that helps you manage the whole citation process. A reference manager can help you collect, organise, cite and share your references. It can save you time, so you don't have to do all your referencing manually. It can reduce mistakes in your referencing, and it can help you build up a solid collection of research to inform your studies. So by the end of this workshop, you should be able to download EndNote onto your own device, collect, manage and organise your references in EndNote, know how to use EndNote to insert references into your documents, and know how to back up your EndNote library and work across devices if you need to. Now, if you've never touched EndNote before, don't worry, you don't have to be perfect at using it right away. This workshop should give you the fundamentals that you need to get started. And as you practice using EndNote, you'll get better and better. I'll also cover where to get more help with EndNote as we go. So let's start with the guides on the AUT Library website. On the home page, under the Referencing and APA tile, you'll find lots of helpful guides. APA is the most commonly used referencing style at AUT, and so we have guides here for both the 6th edition and the most recent edition of APA, the 7th. If you've never used these guides before, I really encourage you to take a look. They're really helpful. So in each guide for a referencing style, we have a lot of links to other help as well, including PDFs, which are brief guides that you can download and have next to your computer while you're working. So you'll see this link here to the brief guides, and they're just these PDF document links here, as well as lots of other links to other helpful resources. And then when you're referencing, you can come to this guide and you can click on any of these reference formats here to find out how to reference that type of information. So for each type of information, there's a pattern that you can follow, and there's lots of examples and expert guidance on how to apply the pattern. This is important because even though EndNote is going to take a lot of this work out of your hands, you still do need to know your referencing style. So it's still important to know what a good reference looks like so that you can be sure that EndNote is giving you the right output. Apart from the APA 7th referencing guide and the APA 6th referencing guide, we have a couple of EndNote guides here for you. There's one for PC and one for Mac. Those are pretty much the same, but the screenshots are slightly different because some of the menus are just a bit different from PC to Mac. So let's have a look at the EndNote guide. In here you'll find everything that I'm going to cover today and more, so it's a really good place to go if you want to come back and get a refresher or just check up on anything you weren't quite sure of. So come and have a look at this guide for that. Now I want to just briefly talk about downloading and installing EndNote. All the computers at AUT have EndNote X9 already installed, but you can also install one copy of EndNote on a device of your own, like a laptop or a personal computer. If we just go back to the EndNote guide, you'll see a section called Get the Software, and this contains instructions on how to download your own copy of EndNote. For students, you'll go to Blackboard, and from Student Links, you'll select Software Downloads.